Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into a popular video where someone chats with an AI called Grok about dinosaur legends and claims the AI proves humans and dinosaurs coexisted. But does it? Spoiler, no. In fact, there are several major deceptions and misunderstandings we need to unpack. Let's get right into it. ChatGPT, can you help me break down some of the major problems with that original video's arguments?
Absolutely. Let's start with how the user framed their questions to Grok.
The user set very strict rules. The AI must answer only using strict logic, math probabilities, and observational science. No worldview or consensus allowed. That seems designed to force the AI into a narrow conclusion.
Exactly. By constraining the AI's parameters, the users steered the conversation to dismiss the usual scientific explanations, like myths originating from fossil finds or storytelling, as improbable. This is a classic example of prompt engineering to get a specific answer.
Right, and when asked from a fresh perspective, without constraints, Grok's default answer was that myths probably came from people finding fossils, seeing big reptiles, or just imagination, which is the scientific consensus.
Yes, but the video downplays this consensus answer as ideological or hallucination. That's misleading because consensus science is based on evidence and peer review, not bias.
The video claims myths across cultures are nearly identical, like all describing the same dinosaur traits. But that's not true, is it?
No, myths vary widely in their details, purposes, and symbols. Similarities often come from common human fears or storytelling patterns, not literal sightings of the same creature.
The video tries to say it's astronomically improbable that 10 separate cultures independently invented these similar stories from fossils, but it ignores how myths spread between cultures, right?
Exactly. Cultures influence each other, and humans naturally tell stories with recurring themes. Treating each story as a totally independent random event inflates the impossibility artificially.
The video frames consensus science as just a worldview ideology the AI defaults to and implies their strict logic answers are the real truth. That seems unfair.
It is. Consensus views come from rigorous testing, not ideology. Labeling them as mere ideology is a way to dismiss evidence without addressing it.
The video doesn't mention how myths evolve or that fossils are often incomplete or fragmentary. They just pick the version that fits their narrative.
That's selective presentation, a classic way to mislead. Real scientific discussions consider all evidence and explanations.
Finally, the video points out that the AI gives different answers based on prompts and uses that to say the AI is deceptive or hallucinating. But that's just how AI works, isn't it?
Yes, AI answers depend on the input it gets. The flexibility is a feature, not a bug. Using it to claim AI deception misses the real issue, which is how the questions are framed.
So, the takeaway here is this. Just because you can engineer a prompt to get a certain answer doesn't mean that answer is objectively true. And dismissing the full context, consensus science, and the natural way myths evolve is misleading. If you're curious, you can try this yourself. Ask an AI about dinosaur legends with different prompts and see how the answers change. Remember, critical thinking means looking at the full picture, including how data is gathered, how questions are asked, and what assumptions are made. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share so more people can get clear info. ChatGPT and I are here to help you think clearly. Until next time, stay curious and skeptical.